Hey guys, Wolfhog here, and today we're going to be going through and filling out the creature collection slot of the collection log. Going through and getting all the satchels should be pretty easy, and I'm going to go through how to get each of them so that you can follow along if you want to do so. Anyway, first let's go to the GE. Before we start, you're probably going to want to have completed the Tower of Life quest. There are other guides around for that, and it's not too long a quest, pretty easy. Also, I'd recommend having at least the medium tier of the RD diary done, because that allows you to get noted drops from the tower instead of having to get them stacked up. Anyway, first things we're going to want to buy are feathers and Eye of Newt. This is to get the rune satchel. Now, you're going to want to bring some combat gear with you. I'm bringing this. You don't need to have this high tier of gear, honestly. Any basic barrow's gear, even just a fire torso and rune will do for most of the creatures in there. They're not difficult, it's just this, the higher combat gear you got, the quicker it'll go. When you've got all your bits together, you want to come over to the Tower of Life and head downstairs. The first one we're going to be killing is the Newt Roost, and this one is in the northeast section, apparently, so I'm going to go up, across. Shouldn't take long, got the homunculus down here, as well as the quest I suppose. Once you've got it, you want to go over and activate the symbols, if you've got the appropriate items. When you do, you'll spawn one of the creatures. Kill it off, and you've got a chance of dropping the related sack to it. This one, like I said, drops the rune, but every time you'll also get 10 Eyes of Newt. Hopefully you can get it in these first 10, but if not, we will go back, get more eyes, and redo it. Anyway, let's see how we go. As you can see, you've also got a chance of getting the tea flask. Fairly common from all of them, so... but that's not what we're here for. Our second tea flask now. If you third, also if you want to, I don't feel like it myself because it's not a good use of my time to bury these bones. If you're really low level and you just want to make like a little bit of money, so this is one of the early quests you do, you can always sell the bones, or if you're really desperate you can always bury them. Like I say, I personally won't be doing, but it's always an option if you want to. Well, it looks like we didn't get lucky this first trip, so what we're going to do, we're just going to go send home, go for a bank. If you've got a crafting cape, that's quicker. Same with dueling rings, I just like to use my new cape because, you know, new stuff, enjoy it. As you can see, it's very quick to get back there. If you got even tier 1 of the RD cloak will get you to the monastery. I've got obviously tier 4 for my achievement diary, but like I say, even tier 1 will get you there, but I'd still recommend getting at least tier 2 for the noted drops. And there we go, we've got the rune satchel. So obviously that's one of, I think 6 or 7? Oh, let me double check, we can open up the log and have a look. That's one of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I will be right back when we've got the stuff for the next one. For this one, you're going to be needing Cowhide and unicorn horns, as we're going to kill the unicow. So once you get those sorted, just to note them, I've just got the notes on the GE. Teleport back. Right there. This one is located in the northwest section. As you can see doing this, it's not a case of it being difficult, but it's a nice easy slots to fill in. It's just things that, well, I haven't really thought about till now for myself. Anyway. This is the spot for this one. Come over. The reason why I previously took less on the last trips is because of ones like this where you've got to bring them separately. Not thinking about how the feathers stacked at the time. In here are some of the most interestingly designed creatures as well. The blonde hair on the cow very much adds some flavour to it. This one you get unicorn horns from. It's a very good one to just stack those up quickly, because at least when I was trying Iron Man mode before, I found getting unicorn horns was actually quite an annoying task to get overall because of their limited spawns. So this is quite a good one if you want to stack those up. If you don't mind grinding out the additional cowhides, of course, but I think as we all know from playing RuneScape long enough, we all had to grind the cow fields at one point or other. I think at this point I'm going to stop picking up the tea flasks. There's no real reason to start to keep collecting them. Once you've got one, you've got the slot filled, and they don't offer too much. So anyway, we'll get back on the grind and I'll catch you when we get something. Well, that one didn't take very long at all. We suddenly got the green satchel. Now I'm sure I'm going to need to speed this section up, but there we go. So once we've got that one, we're going to go back to the G and I'll catch you for the next one. As for this next one, we've got the red spider eggs and raw sardine one. The reason I'm not bringing many for this is because this is the one I already have. This is the red satchel one. This is also the one you'd want to farm if you're either an Iron Man or you're doing it for money. It seems there's someone already here on this world, so let's just quick hop across and see if there's a spot open. This one is very useful for Iron Men as well. Getting red spider eggs in general can be quite the hassle. Even with the advantage of the 4th dungeon, it's still a bit handy just to have. You know, have the 2 materials. I'm pretty sure I do, but let me just check that I'm not in the wrong place. South, east. Oh, my apologies. I didn't overstep someone. Still, this is one of the ones that's quite difficult to get on Iron Man, and also red spider eggs are the best for profit out of them. So here we go. My apologies. There we go. It's very interesting to see the creatures that come out of this. Every time I'm quite baffled, but also impressed. So yeah, with this one you get 3 to 6 spider eggs each time, so it's not a bad call. Next one, meet you at the G for the next one. Alright, so for this next one, it's a similar situation to the Unicow, where you need 13 of each. You need raw swordfish and raw chicken. So hopefully this one will go quickly, because the ones that take multiple slots are often a little bit more tedious if you have to go back and forth to gather. So ignore that, I didn't realise the door had closed. Not remembering that it always closes. For this one, you're wanting to go down to the southwest, so down this way. So this is where we were meant to be previously, where I previously thought the spider one was. Sardine. But here we go. This is the sword chick, which is I think one of the cooler looking ones, to be honest. I like that kind of beak appendage to the body. I think it's a overall interesting look for it. Similar to the previous, you just found this. This is a way to get feathers. I wouldn't recommend this. Feathers are cheap enough from your fishing stores. There is no real point to farm this one unless, like me, you're going for collection log slots. Which, despite my speed and clicking it immediately after, we got very quickly. Literally the second one. So, quite thankful for if I was an iron, I wouldn't have to grind this one out to get that. Anyway, I'll catch you when back at the G for the next one. So for this one, you're going to need raw jubblies and raw lobsters. This makes the jubster, which sounds like just a weird nickname you'd give someone, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. I'll meet you there. This time I'm not going to forget about the door. This one is located to the east in the basement. So let's run our way over. I don't think I've killed this one before at all. Similar to the others though, it's got a chance to drop its sack, so. And looking at the wiki at the moment, it's currently profit. Oh my word. That is certainly something in it. Ain't it just? Big boy. This one does drop raw jubblies, which I think is where the profit comes from for these. So, it's not bad. Anyway, we'll catch you if we get anything. And just like that, we get it very quickly, very sorted. I think the next one is the last one if we look into our log. If we go over back to the creature creation section, we've got one left, which is the plain satchel. We'll get the stuff for that and we'll wrap it up. So for this one, you're going to need raw cave eels and giant frog legs. Both of these purchasable off the GE. I wasn't sure at first, but it seems like they are. Then we'll run over for our final one. Hopefully, this is going to be another quick one. It seems like the last few have been very quick, very easy, as you can see in chat. And I'm pretty happy about that. So, let's see if this one follows suit, shall we? Not long now, we just run our way over. Enter our way down. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Sorry if I seem impatient, I'm very used to doing things fast and just boom. But that's not the game OSRS is. It's generally a marathon game. This is what I try to tell people when they try to play it. I know some people like to go for the most efficient ways and that's how they enjoy it and go as fast as they can. But for me it's just about playing the way that's most enjoyable to the time. Oh my god, that... do I need to censor this? Shrek, how you doing, buddy? Anyway. But yeah, so just play at your own rate, see what you get. Anyway, I'll get back to you when we've got something. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention their name, frog eels. That's an interesting name. Anyway, sorry about that. And with that, we finish off the satchels, getting our final one, the plain satchel. I hope this has been useful, and also, it's really nice to see that slot filled up and green. Hope you all had a good time, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya!